Alright, so today we're excited to announce the FastPack Scout. This is going to be the smallest pack in our FastPack line to date, coming in at 15 liters. Just to give you a size comparison with the others, so you have the Scout at 15 liters, you have the FastPack Lightspeed at 22 liters, and then you have the FastPack EDC coming in at 32 liters, which is the largest in the FastPack family to date. All packs are made from 1000D Cordura, all have kind of the same FastTech buckles and YKK zippers and Hypalon reinforcements in the handle and the hydration ports and things like that. So nothing really changes across the line, including the Scout. So what we're going to do in this video is just do a quick product overview, and I'm going to go over some of the features and benefits and things like that. And then in other videos we're going to do more instructional videos on showing how to do the certain waist belt attachments and docking this to a FastPack Lightspeed or EDC and things like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and break down into the FastPack Scout. Important to note that the one that we're showing in this video is actually the field team prototype. So you're going to notice some two-tone buckles and some of the padding on the back and things like that are a different color. They will not ship that way. They will ship just like all our other FastPack line. Everything will be matching. So if you get black, everything will be matching in black and things like that. Speaking of which, in terms of colors, we've been getting a lot of questions in terms of what colors this will launch in and what colors we're going to be doing in 2018 for the FastPacks. And we're excited to announce that we will be introducing Ranger Green and Wolf Gray into the FastPack lineup in 2018. That includes the Scout, the Lightspeed, and the EDC. For this initial launch of the Scout, we're just going to have black and multicam black, but you can expect to see some of the other colors, some of the traditional colors, as well as introducing Wolf Gray and Ranger Green in the future. So be on the lookout for that. So let's go ahead and break down into this guy. We're going to go ahead and start on the back. So on the back, you're going to notice you're going to have the same foam padding as the Lightspeed and the EDC, same frame sheet setup. It's going to be the same harness system as the Lightspeed, so in terms of the shoulder straps and the load lifters, the sternum strap, all that's just about the same as Lightspeed. You still have some of those webbing loops running down the shoulder straps, so you can attach your S1 or S2, your Ferris markers, things like that, whatever you'd like to attach there. You'll notice running down the sides, it is slick. However, we do have you can't see these right now because they have the compression straps running, but there are two PALS webbing loops at the top and at the bottom on both the left and right side. That's so you can attach an S1 and S2, a theorem cell vault, things like that. So to give you a quick example, I have an S1 here. So you can just slide that on, attach it as so, and you can run that on your pack. So if you want to carry a multi-tool on the exterior of the bag or something like that. Conversely, I have a theorem cell vault here. So if you wanted to run that with your spare batteries or charging cables or whatever, you could attach that there as well. Just to give you a quick example. You could also run our RDDP1 or RDDP2 right there to be a water bottle holder or whatever you see fit. So you do have some mounting options there, even though the pack does not have the PALS webbing all over it or Molly all over it. So again, that's both on the left and right side. Moving down to the bottom, you are going to notice there is a waist belt. This is just a single webbing for the belt. I currently have mine set up where it's rolled up and can easily be deployed by just pulling on the webbing dominator elastic strap. So just an example of that, I'm wearing the bag, I can reach around, I can pop that, and then deploy the waist belt as you see here. Now again, it's just a simple webbing waist belt. I won't undo this one, but just to show you, I have the female buckle set up on this side as well. And what you can do with that is you can take, say, our GPP1 pouch here. You can slide that through, and you now have storage capability running on the waist belt that you see there. So you can run two of those if you'd like, one on either side. You can attach your your OP1 or your GPP1s, or your RDDP1s, whatever suits your fancy. But that had been a big feedback from a lot of our community for our fast line, was having a waist belt included or removable, things like that. So we've gone ahead and added that to the Scout. That comes as a direct feedback from you guys. If you do not want the waist belt on there at all, it is removable. You can just back it out of the tri-glide that you see here, and you can completely remove that waist belt. You do not have to have it included, but we do have the option of you being able to just roll it up, store it, use a webbing dominator to attach it to the little PALS loop right here, and you'll be good to go. It doesn't affect the way that the pack carries at all. So better to have it and not need it than to not have it at all, right? So moving around to the front of the bag, you'll notice that it is slick. It doesn't come with any PALS webbing matrix on it or MOLLE or anything like that. It will ship to you this way. It will come with the compression straps, as you see here. But again, just like our other fast packs, you can fully remove those should you wish. So you can just undo those, undo the webbing dominators, back the buckles off the webbing, and simply just pull the webbing out of the common loop here that you see here. So again, just like our other fast lines, you can customize these as your needs dictate. So moving down to the bottom of the bag, you're going to notice that there's this inverted pocket here, very similar to our Axiom X25 and our Axiom 18. So what I'm going to do is show you two use case examples. One is you can use it just like at our Axiom. You can store a layer up there, like our Equilibrium or a Raptor, a small layer or a compressible layer. So if the weather changes, you don't have to go digging through the contents of your bag. You can take your bag off, quickly pull your layer out, put it on, and put the bag back on. You actually didn't have to open your bag at all to get a layer out. Or if you already own one of our fast packs, either EDC or Lightspeed, you can use the existing transporter tail with that bag and mount it to this bag and store it up in that compartment. Conversely, if you don't have either one of those bags, you can buy either a MOLLE compatible or a sterile transporter tail to use with your Fastpack Scout. So to show you what that looks like, I'll pop that hook and loop strip there, I'll reach up, I'll pull that transporter tail out, and now I can run my Fastpack Scout with a transporter tail mounted to the front of it, just like any of our other fast packs, as you see here. You can cinch it down, you could open it up if you want to carry something large. Really, it's up to you and how you want to utilize it, but just to give you an example of what that looks like, that's exactly what that looks like. For me, I always carry it with me just to have, so I can deploy it in case I end up carrying something a little larger than what the pack would allow me to carry. So, and then to stuff it back up, again, you simply undo that hook and loop. And just to show you how cavernous that compartment is, it goes all the way up to the zipper on the admin pocket. So you can fit quite a bit up there. So I'll undo that, and I simply just tuck and pull that transporter tail up in there, and then go ahead and reattach that hook and loop, and there you go. No problem at all. So let's go ahead and move down into the admin pocket. Single zipper opening, cavernous admin pocket. As you can see, it goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. And just to show you some examples of how cavernous that is, I have a MacBook Air. I believe this is the 11. Fits nicely in there. You can close that up. So for those of you carrying a MacBook Air or something of similar size. Conversely, let's see, here an iPad. This is an iPad 2 with a LifeProof case on it. Fits nicely down in there, with still quite a bit of room in there to pack other essentials. So this is, for a 15-liter bag, this is surprisingly cavernous. You can fit quite a bit in here. It still forces you to carry only what you need, but you do have the ability to carry additional stuff should you need it, utilizing the transporter tail and just utilizing the design of some of these cavernous compartments. So moving along the top here, just like our other fast packs, you have standard admin organization for your pens, your flashlights, your field notes, things of that nature. You have a D-ring hanger here if you want to attach your keys, or if you want a dummy cord or flashlight or a tool, something of that nature. And then that's really it. It's just a big cavernous admin pocket and not a lot to it, just exactly what you need it to be. Moving into the main compartment here, you have a full clamshell opening. You have a single front panel here with mesh and a gusset, so it'll billow out, and we'll go into that in a second. On the back, of course, you have that frame sheet. You also have a mesh pocket. Again, this comes as direct feedback from you guys. You wanted that mesh pocket that isn't currently in our Lightspeed and EDC. So we added that here, so you can do things like a hydration bladder, a tablet, a laptop, etc. And just to show you again, that MacBook Air 11 sliding right down in there, so it fits just fine. Conversely, an iPad mini or something like that will fit in there. If you wanted to run hydration, this is a Source 3-liter bladder. Slide that down in there. Fits just fine. And then you could run the hose out of the hydration port at the top. You can run it to either the left or the right side, depending on where you want that hose to run. If you don't want to run that hydration bladder in that sleeve, you can have it simply suspended from the top. We have a single anchor point right here, so you can suspend that right there and just have it hanging freely. You will also notice on the top we have 2 webbing loops, and I've gone ahead and attached slip clips there, so you can do things like control panels, transport sleeves, transport cubes, GPP1, GPP2, OP1, really whatever you see would work well to suspend there. So just to show you a quick example, I have a control panel here. This is our control panel 1 with Molly on one side, mesh organization on the other. I'll simply just run those through the slip clips at the top. And I now have additional organization suspended from the top there. It fits just fine in the bag. So there you go, you can run additional organization as you see fit. I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Again, just backing out slip clips there. Moving around to the front. Again, single pocket mesh gusset, so it'll billow out. So here's where you can put your charging cables or gym shoes, spare equipment, things like that. It'll billow out to give you some additional space for those larger items. No admin or anything in there, just a nice, easy organizational pocket. Now I know because we're going to get a lot of questions, will this fit a 15-inch laptop? This is a MacBook Pro 15-inch. Fits just fine, no problem at all. So again, Fastpack Scout, 15 liters, made from the same 1000D Cordura as all of our other Fastpack Lightspeeds. It's meant for hard field use. Conversely, you can use it as an everyday bag, carrying your laptop, but it is surprisingly cavernous. You can fit a ton of stuff in there. Like I just showed you, we just put a 15-inch MacBook Pro in there. And again, just to kind of show you, I can take my MacBook Air 11-inch. I can take my iPad 2 with a field case. And I still have plenty of room in the pack to do a layer. I can deploy that transporter tail should I need to carry additional stuff on the outside of the bag. It is really quite cavernous and will carry quite a bit of gear for being so small. So again, this is a quick overview of the Fastpack Scout. We're going to do other instructional videos on showing you how to deploy those the waist belt straps and how to dock this to a Lightspeed and EDC. So Fastpack Scout, be on the lookout.